That's a beautiful thing. So, y'all's thoughts as we move forward here towards SummerSlam. We have something else in between the Saturday night's main event, right, Booch?
Yes, we have the Saturday night's main event. So far, only 2 matches are booked for it, but again, it's just Saturday night's main event. So Wens, you are under no obligation to defend your championship.
Oh, I'll put it on the line, baby. I'm putting it on the line. I
You
will
will.
do it.
For Saturday night's main
Defending champion here.
event. You seriously want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so far it's only 2 matches. There's Danhausen versus JD McDonough and Paige and Brie Bella versus Fatal Influence and for the tag team titles. So that's all we got so far. They booked nothing else.
And when is this happening?
July 18th.
So we have one more week. So we'll record a quick show next week, right? Before Saturday night. We'll do
Absolutely.
a quick boom, boom. We'll do it like Thursday or Friday. And then we'll get those predictions out. And I'm putting this baby on the line. This is not to collect dust. All right. So let's do it, man. Let's do that before SummerSlam. And maybe, probably not, but maybe we'll have a new prediction champion before SummerSlam.
But you were talking about what our thoughts are. I actually think that Sammy losing could lead to him at Money in the Bank, winning Money in the Bank. And then we see LA Knight win the Royal Rumble, have Sami Zayn cash in, get the title going into WrestleMania, and have LA Knight take it from a heel Sami Zayn at WrestleMania.
Whoa, dude, what do they call it? Flow chart?
Yeah.
You need to do like on Excel, do a flow chart of that. Like this, then that, then. I would love to see all of this
and see them all converging into WrestleMania.
Yeah, like both sides of.
Oh, I know I was very confused when he first said that. I was like, wait, you want the guy to cash in before? Oh, okay. Desmond said it's so convoluted. He had to re-explain it to me because I thought like LA Knight win the briefcase or he cash in. Like what? Why is Sandy winning the brief? Okay, I was lost, but okay.
So yeah, well, because Sammy is obviously going full blown heel.
Yeah,
that's what we're getting at. So having him win the Money in the Bank is perfect. Have him take the title soon after. Keep it through Survivor Series. Keep it through through the Rumble, and then have LA Knight win the Rumble, and then have them come together at WrestleMania. That to me would be a beautiful story. It'd be fun to watch. And realistically, both of them have such a huge fan base that match would easily be a top selling point for WrestleMania.
100%. 100%. Booch, your thoughts as we move towards SummerSlam?
Well, so far we do have quite the card here. I feel like we're gonna see Brock's final time. This is where I think the Beast is going to ride off into the sunset unless that Saudi money gets too tempting. But I don't know if they're gonna really do that. But it's a possibility. The big question I think is whether Roman or Seth, who's gonna win that match. I think that's gonna be the focal point because either Seth gets the title back he never lost, or Roman finally gets the redemption. But if I will say this, if Roman retains, this rivalry needs to be over. Like it's time to move on from that because you can only hang on to that Shield feud for so long. So that's why there's a part of me that thinks Roman might retain. And then there's the gauntlet match, and except for 2 people, I hope whoever wins the gauntlet, other than 2 people, finally take the belt. I love Penta, but he's had that belt for way too long. So
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I love Penta, but it's time for him to let go of that belt and let somebody else have it for a while. I would very much like to see Chad Gable have that belt.
Yes, I would like to see either Chad Gable, Ethan Page, or Joe Hendry.
Yeah. And I would also say I think that Roman Reigns needs to win against Seth Rollins. And yes, that would be the end of this feud. We've seen them go at it so many times. Seth's always gotten the better. It's just like when Stone Cold and The Rock went against each other that last time. Everyone knew it was going to be the last time. Even if we didn't know it was going to be Austin's last match, we knew.
We knew it was at least going to be their last match against each other. We didn't know it was going to be Austin's last match ever until later.
Could we see a surprise appearance by Dean Ambrose during that match?
No, he's still under AEW contract.
Okay. Bummer.
I heard that his contract's about to be up and there's no non-compete, so he could within the next, assuming that his contract ends before SummerSlam, even if it ends the day before SummerSlam, he could be there.
Okay, well, for what I'm reading here, it says John Mox is currently under a 5-year contract extension that runs through 2027.
Oh,
Okay,
dang.
well, I didn't hear nothing about it being that long. So if it is that point, or maybe he's having a disagreement and they'll end up signing a release of some sort. We don't know.
Because Tony Khan's not exactly known for issuing non-competes. Just ask Punk.
Yeah. But yeah, that is a thing. That is it likely? It's not likely. We all know WWE's not going to give Ambrose, or Moxley the same deal that AEW did. They're not going to make him the big star that AEW did.
Right.
As much, that's Moxley was one of the things they actually did right as far as making a star in AEW. They proved that Ambrose could handle it.
Yeah.
It was,
good.
So, going forth at SummerSlam, we're looking at the same situation. I believe Io Sky is going to end up beating Liv Morgan. I don't see a reason Io wouldn't beat Liv Morgan. I'm more curious at who's going to face Rhea, because we know it's going to happen. You can't have Rhea not on the card.
Right.
It's 2 nights. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think it's going to be?
Right now, I have no idea.
What about you, Goose?
It's a tough one because they're not really like putting her in anything, and you got to look at. Okay, I'm trying to see who. Because look at the SmackDown roster here.
Who's it? Blake Monroe they're bringing in.
Blake Monroe. It could be maybe her.
Yeah, they could bring her in as the heel to go against Rhea, and then they still got a month to build it.
Yeah, so it could be. It's probably gonna be Blake Monroe. Could be Charlotte Flair. I know she keeps saying she has her eye on that belt. Not saying it won't happen. Just saying it's a possibility. So I think, and I mean Tiffany Stratton. I'm trying to think like who is ready to like. I mean, maybe Nia Jax, maybe Lash Legend.
Yeah.
Heels that are ready.
Well, we'll find out. We're about how many weeks away from SummerSlam?
We are about 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks.
I'll be here before we know it, guys, and we'll find out quick. We will come back, reconvene before Saturday night's main event when this beaut will be put back on the line. But until then, we will never, ever leave you without a few key catchphrases. The first of which is, have a nice day.
Bang, bang.
Fucking Saudi Arabia.